Tobago business sector applauds Tobago Carnival, says it was a resounding success. Minority leader accuses the chief secretary of disrespecting former leaders, and Minister of Finance unveils green manufacturing support initiatives. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. This is your Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday, 1st November 2023. Topping the news this evening, Tobago Carnival received excellent reviews from the Tobago division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce. During a press conference earlier today, the Chamber dismissed negative headlines and opinions about the festivities, which contradicts the statistics gathered from nearly every part of the business community. More details provided in this report by Candice Jackson.
Tobago Carnival was
10 and increasing.
Out of 10. Contrary to the front page of the Trinidad Guardian, Chairman of the Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Curtis Williams, claimed the Tobago Carnival was not a letdown for the business community.
Some of our suppliers indicating to us that it was one of the better time they had in terms of sales coming out from the drinks, the wholesalers, the bars, the supermarkets, the promoters. The numbers, some was over 500% different from last year, which when we held the first carnival.
The chamber reported nearly 100% capacity for hotels, guest houses, and villas. Additionally, they mentioned car rentals, taxis, and tour operators were almost fully booked. It was also incident-free and well-coordinated, according to Vice Chairman Demi-John Cruikshank, who was also impressed with the management of the Port Authority.
We did not hear at any point in time that you had a backlog on the ports, both Trinidad and people returning from the carnival. And I think that is historic.
For these reasons, Cruikshank demanded that the TNT Guardian newspaper issue an apology for its negative front page portrayal of Tobago Carnival on Monday.
We are calling on the Guardian as of today to do a front page rebuttal of the story that they did, because it is not in keeping with what happened on the island.
The chamber explained that for the past several years, the Tobago economy has been depressed. However, Tobago Carnival is creating an optimistic future for the private sector.
The entire population of Tobago made money, and that is our main concern. That is what the chamber needs to see the assembly going in the direction of the economy.
Looking ahead, they are calling on entrepreneur-minded Tobagonians to seize the moment and expand their services offered on the island.
Because you would have to have more cars, car rental. You have to have more jet skis. You have to have probably one or two more reef boats. You have to have restaurants, because we spoke to the restaurant people and they said, listen, we had to only take people with reservations.
Williams also hopes that the planning for next year's carnival starts earlier to enable more foreigners to participate in the festivities. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
The Tobago October Carnival Association is adding their commendations to the recently concluded Tobago Carnival. The association is pleased that the suggestions made were incorporated into the planning of the event. They believe it contributed to its success. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank has more details in this story.
According to Dexter Sandy, the president of the Tobago October Carnival Association, the carnival was a success as attendance increased in every band. Sandy asserted that by understanding the benefits and advantages of one band, carnival stakeholders were able to share their expertise with others.
You know, we got some feedback in terms of some concerns that we could tweak the road experience just for some of the smaller bands. But it's something as Toka, that's our responsibility. Bring everyone in together.
Sandy said less trucks on the road meant there were more space for the masqueraders to revel. He believes it greatly enhanced the parade routes.
And it looked really good in terms of optics. You know, you saw a lot of drone footage and you saw a lot of people behind a truck at a time. So that cluster system worked. It also assisted in timely movement of all the bands on the route. So we had an arrangement with the Trinidad Police Service that we will be off the highway flow on the Sunday as well as for Juve.
According to Sandy, there is room for improvement in the Tobago Carnival, and receiving constructive criticism is essential to develop a plan for the enhancement. He argues that the negative comments provides the organizers with a valuable insight on how to proceed with the Tobago Carnival.
We need to show them, listen, if you may have missed the Mecca in Port of Spain, there is an opportunity to come back to the country and participate in Tobago at the end of the year. You may have missed a Grenada or Jamaica or Vincimas. Tobago is an option.
Sandy believes that the marketing for this year's carnival attracted a significant number of foreign visitors to the island. He anticipates that the 2024 carnival may exceed the 2023 edition. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
Staying with Tobago's October Carnival, Caribbean Airlines is reporting an 87% capacity on the Airbridge over the Tobago Carnival weekend. According to a press release from CAL, the 87% capacity exceeded the global aviation standard of 85% between Thursday, October 26th and Monday, October 30th. CAL noted that they scheduled extra flights to align with customer demand, leading to successful service delivery over the weekend. They claimed that the Airbridge received a high priority, ensuring that all confirmed passengers were accommodated on their scheduled flights, which departed on time from both Piaco International and A&R Robinson International airports. A total of 184 flights were operated, with over 14,000 seats made available. While Director of the Tobago Emergency Management Agency, Alan Stewart, appeared in the Good Morning Tobago show, where he expressed his satisfaction with the execution of Tobago's Carnival 2023, particularly concerning safety. He also suggested areas for improvement. Ariana Scipio has the details.
TEMA Director Alan Stewart dubs Tobago Carnival as a success and safe event. He noted that in terms of planning, procedures and operations, the festival was excellently executed. He also commended the effective management of security and health, highlighting the level of collaboration between these entities.
In the planning phase, we had regular hybrid meetings, we had face-off meetings, we had training session for the first time, well, not for the first time, but at a certain level of the commanders, where we did a scenario in a tabletop exercise.
Stewart confirmed that there were no major incidents for the festival.
The security apparatus was on game. The type of network they spread themselves. I recall some of the strategies, I won't go into the tactics, but the strategies that they were seeking to do was to mitigate anything and prevention.
However, Stewart pointed out that there were certain areas in need of improvement.
From the time you have to borrow things and beg for things, it means therefore that either something is wrong with your point towards sustainability, and so the procurement and the of resiliency, making Tobago a smart city, the issues as to how you look.
According to the TEMA director, there is an increasing demand for this equipment, and it is essential to procure the items that individuals have either rented or requested. This is necessary to ensure a standardized solution in the event of an emergency where such equipment becomes vital. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
We have more news coming up after the break. Stay with us.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat.
Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
now Tobagonians are just scurrying down to Bonaccord, right in Stobin Local Road. You know why? To come down and shop at Authentic Builders General Hardware, the only hardware store in Tobago that is giving you guys Trinidad prices. So for instance, such as steel, half-inch and 5/8, $7,895. 5/8 construction ply for $260. Every single thing that you will need to do your home renovation or start your new construction, we have it right here. And to get your quotation, it's very easy. Just WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will do your free WhatsApp quotation for you.
You know, who would I ever believe, Jessica could take care of a child,
I know, right? I'm a kinship foster parent to my nephew Malik.
Papa, you remind me of my grandmother, you know, when she used to take care of my cousins.
If I didn't step in, I don't know where he would have ended up. Plus, I get support from Children's Authority, training, and counseling.
But Jessica, you not married?
That doesn't matter. Once you have a safe home and you're related to the child, you're good.
So they just gave money to do this?
Yeah, they do give me some money.
So, Auntie, you can buy a lamb I gave you for me?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Malik, but that money's to take care of you. Okay, smubble up is.
I will not try. Mommy, you can buy.
No.
Wait, I didn't even finish my sentence.
About Lamborghini, you can get lamb stew for lunch.
Auntie Jessica could only come when you come in, because all them does do is talk people business.
Malakaya Malik call it going on the bed.
But mommy, the boy don't even live here.
Yeah, go to your bunkers.
What? Bunkers? Where's that?
I think I'm getting pretty good at this.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
But this place is boring enough. We don't even do nothing. Let me go somewhere now.
I really want some new things, yes? Then look no further. Portmore is the place for you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You can have anything that your heart desires. Take a look for yourselves. A world of endless opportunities. Feeling hungry? Go get something to eat. Books and stationeries, games, and much more. Portmore, the island's beat.
Jimmy's Holiday Resorts has 1, 2, and 3 bedroom, fully self-contained apartments located at the heart of Crown Point. Minutes walk to the popular beaches, restaurants, bars, and the airport. Enjoy our amazing amenities such as fully equipped apartments, complete with Wi-Fi, AC, TV, and a pool, and a mini-mart on the compound. Call 639-8292 or 8929. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts is your family's home away from home.
Welcome back. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine is discouraging young people from seeking employment within the THA. Instead, he wants them to consider the jobs available within the private sector or become entrepreneurs. Here's more.
Employment is the #1 request area representatives receive from residents, according to Chief Secretary Fali Augustine. While addressing a town hall meeting in Bethel, he explained it is a request the THA is struggling to fulfill.
The reality is that our state sector can only hold so much, and it will buckle at the seams. In fact, it's probably buckling already.
While the THA is unable to produce more jobs, Augustine stated that jobs in the private sector are being offered to young people.
Sometimes we go to an area rep office and we find places that are looking for people to work. And people will literally say to you, well, that's not what I'm really looking for, you know. Kind of want a government work. I didn't really want to do a job over by that supermarket or that hotel or that restaurant or that cleaning company or that construction company.
The Chief Secretary aims to change the situation and mindset. He has announced plans to deploy officers from the Business Development Unit into communities to connect with aspiring young entrepreneurs.
And so one of the things we decided to do in this fiscal is that we're going to get up from the office, go out, find the young people and the businesses wherever they are in the rural areas, the volatile communities, and literally hold your hand, say, look, this is the form, let me help you write it up.
Augustine highlighted the need for a shift in the conversation toward bolstering businesses outside of the THA to maintain high levels of sustainable employment. Vice Chairman of the Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Debbie John Cruikshank, shares the Chief Secretary's sentiments.
This management team for the Chamber wants to see the economy of Tobago not dependent on the Tobago House of Assembly anymore.
They are prepared to support any initiative presented by the THA to boost revenue on the island. Chairman Curtis Williams stated that all that is required is the creation of an enabling environment.
Everybody needs to be on board. The THA need to be on board. The banks need to be on board. Once the enabling environment is there, then the private sector can go with it.
The Chamber expressed their readiness and willingness to meet with the Chief Secretary as soon as possible to work on creating the enabling environment. They also emphasized that events like Tobago Carnival, which involved multi-stakeholder engagement, are what the needs to boost the island's economy. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
Staying on the topic of entrepreneurship, 19-year-old makeup artist Deja Mark believes that Tobago Carnival presents opportunities for young people to become entrepreneurs. She shared the successes she enjoyed in this story by Tanika Cruikshank.
The owner of Kyla the Artistry, Deja Mark, is a 19-year-old makeup artist. Mark initially had a passion for art, but did not believe there was a significant market for painting in Tobago. She then decided to venture into cosmetics, as it allowed her to be creative and acquire a new skill. Mark noted that being an entrepreneur is a challenging endeavor, but she believes that with the right motivation, anything is possible.
And I always up, and my mother always say, you know, your sister go do the makeup and you go do art something. And then after I start getting into doing makeup as I get older, and my friend actually booked me to do she makeup, and it was $100 alone, and that day I was so excited.
Mark shared that she felt compelled to initiate a business early 2020. She was inspired by her family's entrepreneurial background and a desire to continue the legacy.
You have to do marketing, you have to have a good support system, you have to make sure that you advertise yourself out there. Everywhere that I go and I meet someone, I say, I'm there. See, no, I'm makeup artist. You want your makeup done this weekend? Like for carnival, I pass by Villa and see other people. I stop and tell them I was doing makeup before they will come up the road and thing. You have to advertise yourself because nobody else will put you out there. You have to do things for yourself.
Ma believes that being an entrepreneur demands a high level of expertise, as it is different for working for someone else. In entrepreneurship, the success of the business largely depends on the individual owner, leaving no room for shortcomings or setback.
I don't like working for nobody because to me it's kind of stressful and it's like taking a toll on your life. You can't really live your life too. To me. But yeah, I rather work for myself, and that is why I just get up every day and try to do more things. And I want to branch off into Trinidad as well, so that is the plan for me right there.
She pointed out that the recent concluded Tobago Carnival provided a significant boost to her business and hopes that young people will seize similar future opportunities. MAG advises young individuals that diversifying income sources rather than solely working for someone else is the path to wealth. She emphasized that young people form the majority of the population and taking proactive measures is essential to address the issue of crime in Tobago.
So, youths of Tobago, just as Deja was able to start her own business, you have the opportunity at your fingertips, especially with the use of technology. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
For some other news now, Minority Leader Kelvin Morris chastised the Chief Secretary Farley Augustine during a Facebook Live earlier today. This was due to comments made by the Chief Secretary about former THA Chief Secretary Orville London. Augustine made the remarks during the Bethel Newgrange Town Hall meeting held on Monday.
There's a time in Tobago where the secretary in charge of planning, who at the time was Hochoy Charles, used to be the final signature in place of a minister on matters of town and country planning. It used to happen right in Tobago. Or they take fast and vote for a man who never do well as a teacher and make him chief secretary, and then they take it and send it back down to their friends in Trinidad. So their friends in Trinidad will control Tobago's development. And
The statement made by Chief Secretary Farley Augustine that's not sitting well with Minority Leader Kelvin Morris. Morris labeled it as disrespectful and misleading.
That is a big, fat, dishonest lie, and the Chief Secretary needs to stop mislead Tobagonians. The Chief Secretary needs to stop play on the ignorance of some for his political advancement.
Morris compared Augustine to London and said Augustine doesn't know how to carry himself with class and dignity.
That is unfortunate, given the fact that the past 3 Chief Secretaries over the last 21 years, especially a man by the name of Orville Delano London, would have carried that office with the highest level of class, the highest level of dignity, the highest level of diplomacy, and carried it in a way that all of Tobago could have been proud.
Morris noted that Mr. London exited the political space quietly, so he questioned why Augustine would vilify him, even as he contributed greatly to Tobago.
This former Chief Secretary would have carried about himself that he's admired across political divides. He's admired both in Tobago, both in Trinidad, both across Trinidad and Tobago.
Former Chief Secretary Ansel Dennis also expressed his disappointment. Dennis said Chief Secretary Augustine is disrespectful, arrogant, and disingenuous, and would never measure up to former Chief Secretary Orville London, who portrayed qualities of respect, honesty, and integrity during his over 16 years in office. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay with us.
Rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can't beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat.
Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive Collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
green manufacturing and provisions for small and medium-sized businesses to access foreign exchange were among the items Finance Minister Colm Airbridge pointed out has been overlooked during the recently concluded budget debate. He conducted a special press conference to outline these and other initiatives. More in the story from Ariana Scipio.
In his Facebook Live session, Minister Airbridge outlined some incentives from the 2024 budget that he believed were overshadowed by the budget. He discussed the promotion of a green manufacturing initiative, encouraging businesses to adopt environmentally friendly manufacturing practices to reduce waste. This initiative is in collaboration with the University of the West Indies.
The Ministry of Trade is pushing that as well, looking at businesses, and if you can reduce your consumption of electricity, for example, you can reduce your carbon footprint, we will give you a grant to achieve that.
Airbridge also shared a plan to establish a dedicated window at the Exim Bank for small and medium-sized enterprises, allowing them to access foreign exchange.
Because we recognize that the end of the scale, the end of the ladder. And the commercial banks have also asked whether we can change the instructions that the central bank gives to the banks to open up a special window for small and medium enterprises to access foreign exchange at the commercial banks, and we're giving that active consideration.
The finance minister addressed the issue of school supply grants. He explained that their purpose is not limited to school textbooks alone. Airbridge noted that the government anticipates providing these grants to approximately 65,000 needy students.
That book grant will be rolled out in fiscal 2024, $1,000 per needy student. We lose our means test, of course.
He also highlighted the government's focus on adult literacy, as there are a significant number of adults who struggle with reading and writing and may feel embarrassed about it. This program aims to help them overcome this challenge, with an expectation of assisting over 4,000 individuals in achieving literacy. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Now for the weather report from the TNT Met Office. Anticipate fair to partly cloudy conditions tonight with a chance of a few showers, primarily after midnight. Overnight temperatures are expected to drop to a low of 25 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow's weather forecast calls for fair to partly cloudy skies with showers, especially during the afternoon and evening. There's a 30% chance that some of these showers could become heavy and possibly thundery. Sea conditions are forecasted to be slight to moderate, with waves reaching up to 1.5 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:54 a.m. and sunset expected at 5:37 p.m. And that's how we end this evening's newscast, recapping the headlines. Tobago business sector applauds Tobago Carnival and says it was a resounding success. Minority leader Kelvin Morris accuses the Chief Secretary of disrespecting former leaders. And Minister of Finance unveils green manufacturing support initiatives. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a good night.